I can create my own graphics in here. I can also bring in an image that I find online in here. Just make sure that you're citing your images. Um, the other thing that I'll give you a link to, this over here, is that there's an infographic toolbox that I found, and so you can make a copy of this. And this is kind of cool because, let's say I want this map of the United States. I'm going to go ahead and copy that, bring it over. Then what's cool about this is I can highlight a state and change its color. So that's kind of cool. I don't know if you have any reason for that. One that you might find more useful is you can grab these little people. You can go ahead and copy that, and then I can just paste that in. Again, it came down, so if it doesn't show up right away, go looking for it. So that might be more helpful for you. The other thing that I wanted to show you is you can actually do a lot in PowerPoint. So if you're actually going to be creating images or grouping images or something like that, I recommend doing it in PowerPoint. Or even if you wanted a different background color that you're not seeing, you can actually go ahead and create it in PowerPoint. And then if you go to fill, that was the text. If I come over here, then I can do fill effects. That's what I was looking for. And then you have different options that you can choose from. One that I find kind of helpful is the old school pattern. So I don't know if you remember all these. These are really old, but they can actually be quite helpful. So if I find something that I like, if I want to use this diamond pattern, I can actually change the colors to kind of fit what I'm looking for. That's really ugly, but you get the idea. You can kind of play around with it. So that's a little better. And then what I do is I just go ahead and copy this, which is nice. You don't have to save it. Go to your infographic and then just paste it in, and you'll see that it creates the image for you. In this case, it brought it up here, but then I can bring that down and expand it to what I would like. So that's an option as well if you're not liking those things. And even with PowerPoint, you can create some pretty good images just using the Shapes tool. So for instance, if I wanted to create, let's create a computer. I'm actually going to go ahead and delete these. So if I wanted to create a computer, I can just go, I don't want to fill the line, I want the line a little heavier. And then if I want another shape, so if I need a keyboard or something, let's see if we can find a keyboard shape. That would probably do it. So that's pretty good. And I'm just going to come in here and go no fill again, and then line, make my line thick again. So very basic image, but hopefully people would understand that that's a computer. And then if I control, actually I think on a Mac it's shift click, and then control click, I can group those, and then actually save picture as. So then I can save that as an image, and then I can import it up there. So that's an easy way to kind of create your own graphics if you want to. But you can kind of explore and play around with that. And actually, I don't even need to save it. I think I can just copy it over. So sure enough, there it is. So if I wanted to have this, maybe I wanted my title in a computer. That's an ugly computer, but you get the idea. So you can kind of play around with this and try to create graphics that are meaningful. So the other thing that you can do in PowerPoint that's kind of cool is that you can use their smart art, which might actually be quite helpful for some of the things that you're doing. So for instance, I can, if I want to cycle, can go ahead and create that. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of my computer there. And then I can also change the style if I want to do that, and I can also change the colors if I want it to be a little more colorful, and easily add my text over here. And then the nice thing about this is I can actually just copy and paste it over into my infographic, similar to what I did before. So here we have it, and then I can click and drag it to where I want it to go. So that's another pretty good option that you can use. And again, like I said, you can use images that you find online. Let me actually show you an example here. If I go to images.google.com, and I'm just going to type in GMU. So let's say I actually want to use this icon, and I'm going to go ahead and view the image. And if I copy this image, and I'm going to go ahead and put it in PowerPoint, you'll notice that I actually want to get rid of the white space behind it, because if I put that on my infographic, then it looks kind of blocky. So one thing I can do is I'm just going to double click that image, and then right here it says you'll see remove background. So I'm going to arrange this to the size of the image. Then you'll see that it's removed the background for these things. But let's say I actually want the Patriots to come in, so then I can click on those letters, and then you'll see that it's coming back. I won't do it for all of them, but I can also do it for this, and it'll bring that back. I had to double click that, and then you'll see when I'm done, I'm going to hit that. So now I have an image that doesn't have a background. So now when I copy this over into my drawing or my infographic, you'll see that it doesn't have the background and it looks much nicer. So it only takes a minute, but it can make a huge difference in the images that you're using that you find online. And again, just make sure that you use that citation. So hopefully that's helpful for you. Again, I find PowerPoint to be actually a pretty powerful image creation and editing tool. So go ahead and use that if you'd like. And if you have any questions, just go ahead and let me know. Thanks.